You guys, it's a really weird week because we haven't talked about the Ace family in so long. And then last week I posted a video that was like, where are they now? And then Catherine announced that she has a boyfriend. And suddenly we're talking about the Ace family again because Cole Carrigan has decided to come out on TikTok and talk about the Ace family once again. He talked about them years ago in this video that he ended up deleting. And now he's come out to say that Austin paid him off to delete that video off of the platform and that the NDA has expired and he wants to re-expose the Ace family, talk about Austin and his dad in these nasty, disgusting, illegal acts that they have allegedly done. And we are going to spill on everything that he had to say because honestly, it's crazy. Now, if you've been following YouTube scandals for a while, you probably remember the explosive claims that Cole Carrigan made back in 2019. At the time, he accused Austin McBroom of some shocking things and uploaded a video with receipts that shook the internet. The video was titled "The Truth About the Ace Family." In the video, he detailed disturbing allegations against Austin McBroom from the Ace family. He claimed that a close friend of his was a victim of SA, and this occurred during a trip to Miami with another friend, Austin, and his team. He further alleged that Austin's father and a security guard were present during the incident and presented screenshots and images to try and support his claims. Austin denied the accusations and called them baseless. He took to social media to defend himself, claiming that Cole was just looking for clout. He tweeted at the time, "I hope you really understand what's going on here." He wrote, "If you have not heard, I have recently been a victim of extortion, defamation, and slander. I knew this was a cold world, but never did I foresee something this disturbing upon me. Thank you to all of my Ace family members for all of your concerns, and thank you to those who know my character and my heart. I don't wish this upon anyone, and I can only hope that those responsible for this learn from their mistakes and become better people. My family and I are dealing with this matter privately and taking legal action. Bullying, extortion, slander, and defamation of character is something I will not stand for, and I can promise that justice will be served." And included in his tweet, he had a statement from Cole's friend who was brought up in the video. She had made a post on Instagram that read, "To speak on this video that Cole Carrigan posted, some of you have already figured out that I'm the other girl they're talking about in the video. I feel like this video was made for the wrong reasons and this wasn't Cole's story to tell. Cole even texted me saying we could potentially get paid $100,000 from this, following the claim that Drama Alert was paid off $500,000. Swipe right to see the texts. I wasn't aware Amanda or Cole were in contact with Drama Alert to anonymously run our story, but I was aware of Cole's video being made, and I only wanted it to be factual if it was ever going to be posted. I wanted to say that Austin McBroom is not to blame in this situation and did not me or anyone. I'm currently handling the situation in my own way. I brought this to social media to address the false accusation. This isn't what I wanted. There's several sides to the story, and this isn't how I wanted to tell mine." And she had also posted a screenshot of her text with Cole, where she says to Cole, "Hey, sorry I didn't hear you out. You caught me off guard, texting me, and I overreacted." And the parts that she show from Cole's message are him saying, "Yeah, no, I get it, no worries." And then it says, "Enough proof, but the point of this is not to upload a video. The point of this is to scare them into them paying us off because they paid Drama Alert $500K. So I'm sure they would pay me $100K or more not to say ish. And then I would split that with you guys if you help me and send me all the receipts that I need." Cole ended up deleting this video eventually, and rumors of Austin having cheated on Catherine, like that had gone around for a little bit prior to Cole posting his video, but they really amplified once Cole came out with his story, and it really did hurt the Ace family image. People wondered how Catherine could possibly stay with Austin, but in January of 2020, just a couple months later, the two of them posted that Catherine was pregnant, and then a few weeks later posted that they had gotten married in a private ceremony. Now we know that it didn't seem that that was actually true, as they've broken up and no papers were ever filed saying that they were married or had filed for divorce. So everyone's pretty sure that it seems like maybe they had just said that they got married in a private ceremony to kind of hush things about the Cole situation and Austin's infidelity. But the family certainly did go through a lot of other scandals and were hit with lawsuits about companies that they ran, and truly their image just got worse over the years. When they announced their split though, people were happy for Catherine, feeling like she was finally free of this toxic relationship, as many felt that a lot of the scammy things done were as a result of her being loyal to Austin and him being money hungry with his family. And there was some drama at the beginning of their breakup, with Austin kind of going wild on Snapchat, but in the last few months, things have seemed calm. Up Up until right now though. Last week, Catherine shared online that she is in a relationship and she had been talking about her new partner, and fans had pieced together that it seemed that these two have actually been together for pretty much this whole year. And with the Ace family getting talked about again, well, Cole Carrigan decided that he wanted to come out and talk about the video that he made back in 2019 again. He said that he finally wanted to clear his name as he has been called a liar, and he wanted to say that he wasn't lying in that video and claimed that he was paid off by Austin, which is why he took that video down eventually.
So since the Ace family broke up, I think enough time has passed for me to clear my name. You guys remember this little video? That's me, and real ones will know when that video was posted. Austin and his team posted a statement calling me a liar, and to this day I get called a liar when it comes to accusations because I outed him and his dad for my friend at the time. But I just want to say, after that happened, Austin hand delivered me $40,000 cash just to not say anything after his team posted that and to delete my video. Here's some proof, but if y'all want a more in-depth story time, let me know. And at the time I needed the money, so I guess you could say I deserved the hate because I could have went on a podcast and cleared my name, but hey, would you do it for 40 bands? I have pictures of the contracts and a lot of other stuff too. I just don't care anymore. That NDA is long expired.
Now, Cole is known as not the most reliable source, as people claim that he just lies for clout all the time, makes up stories and all of this. But this was a very serious claim for him to be making back in 2019, and also, you know, him retelling the story right now. Like, this is a very serious claim to be making against Austin McBroom and his dad. So if he's lying, this is definitely grounds for a lawsuit. I mean, seriously, this is nuts what he is saying. But he went on to post more on TikTok about the situation for those who didn't remember his video in 2019 and explain how he was exactly paid off.
Like, this literally happened 3 years ago. I'm not trying to get anything out of it. I won't get anything out of it. This happened a while ago, like I said, but since the Ace family broke up and that chapter is closing, I feel like I had a tiny part in that. So since it's closing, I want to clear my name and just Austin McBroom paid me $40,000 in cash to delete my YouTube video exposing him and his dad for doing some really terrible things to my friend, which we'll get into. Delete the video, post a number of tweets apologizing to him and his family, and basically never talk about it or deny it again. And I will show the contract right here so you guys can pause to look at it, and you can literally see the quote tweets of what his team wanted me to tweet apologizing to him. And before you think that I'm a terrible person that just got paid to silence my friend's abuse and him get away with it, that is not the case at all. One, I deleted the YouTube video almost 2 years after it was posted. The damage was done. He paid me almost 2 years afterwards because I was gonna go on a podcast to clear my name finally, like I am right now. And he saw that I was gonna go on this podcast because I had tweeted about it. So his team reached out, and that's how I got the money for it. So the damage had been done. I'm the only person that screwed myself over really by taking the money, because I could have cleared my name a lot earlier and cleared my reputation a little bit. But what do you think the whole point of the video was in the first place? It was to get her abuse story out there so we could get the truth out there.
He then wanted to explain his reasoning for making the video in the first place back then, and said that he was upset and he wanted to speak out for his two friends who this happened to.
So I was like, you know what? I don't care. I have a YouTube channel that has 300,000 subscribers. I will post a video about everything. And they honestly wanted to, because they wanted their story to get out there. But the thing was, they did not want to do it themselves. They wanted to do it anonymously, because that's scary and you don't want your information exploited like that. The situation itself is already invasive enough. I can't even imagine having to go through that. So I was like, I'm doing it. Send me all the information that you guys get. They sent me the text, the screenshots, the jet confirmation with Austin in Miami, like pictures of the bed, like literally everything. And I put it all in my video. What was unfortunate is how it got switched on to me. And that's because the other girl that was my friend, not my best friend, but the other girl who I hadn't really been close with, we all were talking about it, had a group chat. I told them, you know, it was probably gonna blow up, and not to get scared, I said, the one thing, because I know this, is once it goes up and starts, you know, getting traction, do not let him manipulate and scare you into wanting to delete it, because he will threaten to sue, NDAs, all that. But been there, done that, not afraid of that. And I told her that. But once it was literally trending on Twitter. That had never happened to her before, poor thing. And she freaked out and folded because they hurt his team and her, because Austin's team was blowing her up, and basically he manipulated her into flipping onto me and saying that I just wanted to do it for clout, didn't care, that like he basically convinced her that the didn't even happen either. It was so sad. So then she posted this screenshot on her Instagram story basically calling me a liar and that I did it for attention and views because Austin was using her. He used her clip of that, screenshotted that to post with his lawyer's typed up statement calling me a liar, defamation, all this, and then the next slide was her Instagram post. So then I got called a liar for it, literally, for years. I got canceled for it and kind of never really recovered.
He says the podcast that he was going to go on back at the time was Keemstar's podcast, and once Austin heard about the fact that he was going to go on and tell his story and try and clear his name from being a liar, that is when Austin reached out, paid him, and Cole got the money.
And then fast forward a year and a half later, Keemstar podcast reached out and wanted me on, and this was a perfect opportunity to clear my name. Austin saw that I was going to go on the podcast, reached out to me and offered me $40,000 not to go on. And so I took it and deleted the video, and the rest was history.
Cole's post has sparked a mix of reactions online, with some obviously questioning his motives here, still calling him a liar, telling people not to believe him because of his reputation of clout chasing and all of that. Others are hearing about this for the first time since Cole's video did get deleted, so not everyone has seen it and or heard about it because this was a while ago. So those that are hearing about it for the first time are like, what do you mean? They're disgusted and think that he couldn't just be saying any of this without any legal repercussions. So some people are believing him, but it has turned into this whole new crazy mess. And I honestly doubt that Austin will be responding to the story coming out all over again. And if he did, I'm sure he would say the same thing that he did last time, that none of this is true and that this is just slander against him and his family. But I want to know what you guys think about all of this. The fact that Cole is telling the story again and is now revealing that Austin tried to pay him off to not go on a podcast to speak about it more. Let me know your thoughts. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.